Everything with Donald Trump's life right now is falling to pieces. His physical health, his mental health, his political health, all of it just completely in the crapper. And I gotta tell you, this has been wonderful to watch. I love every second of it. The man is grasping at straws to come up with distractions from the Epstein scandal, and they unfortunately for him are distractions that even MAGA world's not buying, like Obama committed treason. Even MAGA's like, no, he didn't. Hillary Clinton's emails. The Drudge Report this week was like, oh my God, are we really back here? Seriously? So nothing Trump has tried is actually distracting the public for the first time ever. And as I've said almost every day this week, because it's been true, the scandal gets worse by the day. And the worse it gets, the worse Trump's mental health gets. So this week, of course, CNN published new photos that had not yet before been made public, showing Jeffrey Epstein present at the Plaza Hotel for the ceremony of Donald Trump's second wedding. Epstein was right there in the crowd. They also posted video of a 1999 event showing Donald Trump and Epstein being all buddy-buddy before a fashion show. So, new footage of Donald Trump and Epstein being best friends. And when CNN called Donald Trump to ask him about it, right? Obviously, you're talking about this guy. You want to get a comment from him for the story. According to the reporter, we were not on the phone very long. I think our call was about 30 seconds or so, but when I asked him about the wedding photo, he sort of paused for a second and then said, "You've got to be kidding me," before calling CNN fake news and then hanging up on me. So Donald Trump couldn't even handle the question of like, Epstein was clearly at your wedding. Can you explain that? He's like, you gotta be kidding me. You're fake news. Click. Oh my God, that was so scary. I can't believe they did that to me. You're the one who took the call, bud. Like, you didn't have to answer the phone. But as I've reported in the past, Trump's aides are actually very concerned about him because no matter who calls or when whoever it is calls him, he picks up the phone for everybody because he loves the spotlight so much. So even though he doesn't want to talk to these people, he feels compelled, almost like, a mental problem, to answer the phone to talk to these people to keep his name in the headlines, even when the headlines are horrible and piss him off. So I love it. But now he's running scared because for the third time this week, he's pulled out the big guns. He's not sending Caroline Leavitt out there to defend him anymore. Oh God, no. He's pulling out the big bull himself, Stephen Chung. So Stephen Chung had to be the one to respond to these new allegations, and Chung came out and said, quote, "This is nothing more than out-of-context frame grabs of innocuous videos and pictures of widely attended events. CNN is disgustingly trying to infer something nefarious. The fact is that the president kicked him out of his club for being a creep. This is nothing more than a continuation of the fake news stories concocted by the Democrats and the liberal media." Nope, this is Donald Trump being friends with a predator who was engaged in some of the most illegal activities we've ever seen with some of the most high-profile people in the country, which of course included Donald Trump, Stephen. An out-of-context frame grab. Oh, I'm sorry. What was the context of Jeffrey Epstein being present at Donald Trump's wedding? What's the context there? Well, he snuck in past the guards and nobody knew he was there, but then when we found him, we kicked his butt out. That didn't happen. So the context doesn't matter, right? Out of context frame grab. No, all we need is the frame showing Epstein's there, Trump's there. These guys are friends to the point where Trump invited him to his wedding. Oh, these were highly attended events where lots of people were there. Then why weren't they talking to the other people, Stephen? Right? I mean, there were lots of people there, and yet Donald Trump clearly, or Epstein clearly, like they sought each other out. Tons of people, as Stephen Chung claims. They could have been talking to anybody, but they found each other. That actually makes it worse, Stephen. You know Trump is desperate when he starts sending out Stephen Chung. But Trump is now so razzled, frazzled, whatever you want to call it, that he can't speak about it anymore. So he's making Chung do it, and Chung is not doing him any favors. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.